Hello, my name is JT Tepley. I'm with Elatec, and today I'm going to be giving you a demonstration of Elatec's RFID TWN4 TechTracer kit, which is a card analyzer and development kit. First of all, Elatec is a global company. I'm located here in Palm City, Florida, which is Elatec USA, but our headquarters are located in Munich, Germany. The Elatec group is broken up into 4 different departments. I'm in the RFID department, obviously, but we have 3 other groups specializing in different areas such as card solutions, security solutions, and electronic components. Okay, so depending on where you are in the world, different transponder technologies dominate different markets. For example, in the United States, it's mostly HID Prox or HID I-Class, whereas in Europe, it's mostly Legic or MyFair, and another example is Japan, where it's dominated mostly by Felica. And the issue is here that normal readers are designed to either read 1 or 2 technologies. So if you have someone coming over from a different area, such as from Europe with a Legic badge, and you try to read it on a reader that's designed to read only HID Prox or I-Class, it's not going to work. And the great thing about the TWN4 is it can read everything you see on this screen plus many others, and the list is constantly growing. Okay, so in the past, the legacy reader for Elatec has been the TWN3, and they're shown across the top. And they have been designed to read either at low frequency, 125 kilohertz, or high frequency, 13.56 megahertz, but it's been one or the other, plus they're designed to read only 1 technology at a time. Now with the TWN4 shown at the bottom, it's a dual frequency reader, and it's an all-in-one reader, and then I can read all technologies all the time. Near Field Communication, or NFC, is a new global standard that allows you to use your smartphone as a transponder, and it will communicate with an RFID reader. I just wanted to mention that Elatec's TWN4 is NFC enabled. Okay, so I'm going to go over quickly what you get exactly in your kit. First things first is the actual TWN4, and it comes with a snap and holder, which snaps on and off like so. And this is used if you want to mount it on a horizontal surface. There's also a bracket holder kit, and when it's assembled, it's going to look something like this. And it can be used to secure onto a vertical surface. You have double-sided tape right there, and it can be mounted either on the right or left side. This one's on the right. Both the bracket holder and the TWN4 itself is available in either black or white. You're going to get 10 cards. They might not necessarily be the same as mine, but you should have 10 of them. You're going to get 2 key fobs, and then a USB stick which has your development pack, which you're going to need in just 1 second. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and plugged in my USB stick as well as my TWN4. And after you plug in the TWN4, you should see the green light automatically come on. And if it doesn't, you may have an issue with your driver and you want to go to your device manager. For me, it shows up under keyboards because it's already in keyboard emulation mode. If it's not being recognized, it may show up like this under other devices, in which case you'll want to right click on that. For me, it's this one. Update driver software, browse my computer, browse again. And then wherever you have the USB stick plugged in, you want to highlight that driver folder, click OK, and click Next. And mine says it's already been installed, but yours should say something along the lines that it's now up to date. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to show you is how exactly TechTracer mode works. So I have this stack of cards here, and some of them are labeled and some aren't, but you can see when I scan these cards, they're all different. And this is a good way, if you have a card you don't know what type of card it is, it's a good way to find that out. And you can see that not only does it show you the UID at the end, but it also starts off by showing you what type of card it is and also the bit length. And I want to show you one card in particular, which is this HID. It's a dual frequency card. It has an HID Prox and an HID I-Class transponder in the same card. And you can see as I scan it, it actually scans both. And that was this scan here, and it shows you the HID I-Class UID up here, and then the HID Prox UID down here. So next I'm going to show you what you can do with the AppBlaster, which comes in the development pack. So for that, you want to open up this folder, and then go to the AppBlaster. So say during installation, you want to set up your reader so it can't read every type of card, but only a few, and you can do any combination you want with the AppBlaster. And you want to select the project template to keyboard standard, and then start a project which can be configured with AppBlaster, and just say start new project. So here you can see all the low frequency tags that can be read and all the high frequency tags. And you can select all of them, you can turn them all off and select a couple. If you see a tag that's not listed here, you can contact our technical support team, and there'll be an email at the end of this video, and they may be able to develop some custom firmware for you to get the technology added to the list, but you'll have to check with them. Okay, so for this video, I'm just going to do HID procs and HID iClass. You can also change the accepted ID length. I'm going to set this to 26 bits. Specifically for iClass cards, you can choose to read the unique ID, the UID, or the physical access code. I'm going to select the pack. Here under bit and byte order, you can actually reverse the order of either one, but I'm not going to do that for this example. And on the back of these dual frequency cards, there's a number, a 5-digit number. And when the reader reads the pack, you can change the output of the reader to actually match this number. And you need the AppBlaster to do that. So in order to do that, you need to change your output bits to some bits. The first bit should be set to 9. The number of bits should be set to 16. The output format should be decimal, and the number of digits should be 5. And then you just click blast. And it takes about 5 to 7 seconds, and you'll hear a beep when it's done. And you'll notice now when I scan these cards that it'll no longer give you the card type, because this isn't normally practical in a real application. It'll just give you the UID, which is the information you need. So you just heard the beep, and now when I scan this card, it should match the number on this picture, 01519, and it does. And at the same time, as I scan all these other cards, because I set it only to HID procs and HID iClass, all these other cards won't scan, except for, here's an HID procs here, this one should still scan, and it does. This is an iClass that'll scan, but you can see some of these other ones. This is a MyFair, it's not going to scan, and here's a HiTag, it's not going to scan. Okay, that's about it for this video. If you have any customer support needs or would like to purchase a kit, please be sure to send an email to either the first or second address you see there, depending on where you are in the world. The third email listed is our technical support team. If you have any technical issues, you can send them a message and they'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you look in the description of this video, you'll find the data sheet for the TWN4 TechTracer kit, and in that sheet it'll have a list of all the compatible transponders. Also in the description is our data sheets for the TWN4 itself and the bracket holder kit. Once again, I'm JT Tepley with Elatec. Thanks for watching.